A very good evening to all of you, my dear student. Welcome back to your science class. I hope you all are well and following all the protocols and guidelines of COVID. So, in this situation, we need to be at home and study hard. So, this is Seema in front of you, and today I'm going to cover the rest part of the chapter Animals Everywhere. So, hope you all enjoy my early videos of the chapter. So, children, watch this interesting video till end to know more about the animals everywhere. So in the first video, in the first part, I have already explained what is the eating habit of animals and how they categorized by the eating habit, and I have explained about herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and scavengers, parasites. Now and why they eat, why they are able to eat that kind of food. Okay, so now this also I have already explained the breathing in mammals. So for this I have one video, so let me show you that one. Yeah, so here you can see that mammals including human beings breathe through this their lung, and air is taken in through the nose of mouth and down the airways, that is what tracheas, into the lungs, and the CO2 is then thrown out of the lungs and exhaled through the mouth or nose. So this is the breathing in mammals, or you can say human being. So they breathe with the help of lungs, because they are in pairs, that's why lungs. Okay, now I have explained about the breathing habit of the fish. Wow, how they breathe with the help of gills. Okay, so you can see that this yellow portion, that is gills. So they breathe with the help of gills, how they absorb oxygen of the water, and how the rest of the water they pushes out through that gills. And this dolphin, okay, this whales and dolphin, they breathe in the oxygen present in the air, not of the water, and they do this by coming out to the water surface. Now breathing of insects, that is also I have explained that insects such as cockroach and this grasshoppers, how they breathe with the help of the spiracles present in their body. Okay, so this I have explained. Now come to the next, breathing in the worms. Okay, how they worm breathe. So earthworms have a wet or moist skin, okay, which helps in breathing, and they take in oxygen through their moist skin, and it goes directly into their bloodstream. That is why these earthworms are generally seen in wet mud during the monsoons. Now see, breathing in amphibians, how the amphibians breathe. So here you can see frog and toads. So how they breathe, they live on land as well as in water. Okay, so they breathe through skin when they in they are in water, and through their lungs when they are on land. So this is the breathing habit of amphibians. Now next, movement in animals, how animals move. So movement in animals, what it is called locomotion. Okay, movement in animals called locomotion. So animals move from place to place for various reasons. And what is the various reasons? The first reason is it is they move in search of water, food and shelter. Here you can see they move in search of water, food and shelter. Okay, so this is the first reason, that they move from place to place. The second reason is to protect themselves and their young ones during difficult climate conditions, as well as from enemies and predators, you can say. Okay, the next, to find suitable partners for reproduction. Okay, now the next topic is movement in terrestrial means that is land animals. So most terrestrial animals have two pairs of limbs. Okay, the front limb that is called forelimbs. Okay, that is the front limb, that is called what, forelimbs, and the back limbs, that is called hind limbs. Okay, the front limbs is called forelimbs, while the back one are called hind limbs. So here you can see the example. See, elephant, okay, cows, camels, lions and tigers. Okay, they all have two kinds of limbs. The first, it is forelimbs, and the back one, that is called hind limbs. So here you can see in this picture. Okay, and and one more thing, they can walk, climb, and what run with the help of hind limbs. Okay, with the help of forelimbs they use locomotion, and with the help of hind limbs they walk, climb, and run. Okay, now the next, here you can see this is the picture of rabbit. Okay, so rabbit have large muscular rear legs, which they mostly use to escape from their predators, and their legs, here you can see how they are running, how they escaping from predators, and their legs help them cover the ground in large hopping strides. Okay, now this is the picture of frog, and you can see in this picture their hind limbs. Okay, so frog also have very strong hind limbs, and which help them to jump both higher and farther. Okay, now the next here is movement in human wings only use their hind limbs for movement. Okay, human beings use their hind limbs, okay, means legs, legs for the movement. Now next, snake. How the snake move? But a snake, we all know that they do not have legs, and therefore what they use, their muscles and scales to push their body ahead. Muscles, muscles, and what they use, scales. They use muscles and scales to push their body ahead. That way they move. Now the next is, yeah, movement of aerial. Aerial, that is you can call airborne. Okay, airborne animals. So most birds fly by means of feathers. Okay, they fly by means of feather, the wings, and their forelimbs and modified into wings. Okay, their forelimbs it modified into wings, and their hind limbs, that is their two legs. Okay, so learn one thing, that the bird also have two pairs of limbs, forelimbs and hind limbs. Don't think that they have only two legs, so they have only four limbs, they don't have any hind limbs, or they have only hinds, so they don't have their forelimbs. No, the feather, that is called the two feather, that is called forelimbs, that help them to fly, and the leg, that is known as hind limbs. Okay, and they have powerful breast muscles enable the bird to fly in air. Okay, you can see their hind limbs, what they use with the hind limbs. So you can see that they help them to perch, run, hop, and catch prey. Okay, now the next, okay, here you can see the tail, how that is useful in movement. So tails also help them direct the flight. Okay, the next, okay, this is skeleton of the bird. So you can see that birds have a very light skeleton and fast digestion, which favors flying. Okay, the next, okay, bat. So here we can see bats also fly, but wings of bat are the skin folds between the forelimbs bone rather than feathered wings. Okay, insect. So insect like butterflies and bees have thin membrane which helps them fly. Okay, the rest, next it is movement in aquatic. Okay, aquatic, that is you can say waterborne animals. So fish, see, fish, it is an excellent example of adaptation in animals. Their streamlined body, here you can see this streamlined, that are streamlined body of fish helps them to swim in water. Okay, even here you can see the fins. Okay, that is what, that is fins. Okay, and their fins help the fish to move, balance, and change direction as they move through the water. Obviously, as they move through the water, not on land. Okay, here you can see many other amphibians Okay. And duck have webbed feet that help as oars or paddles when they are in water, how they're paddling in water. Okay, so these webbed feet also help in walking on soft wet mud on the land close to the water bodies. Okay, penguin is what aquatic flightless bird, as well as the sea turtle. They have their forelimbs in the form of flippers. Okay, they have their forelimbs in the form of flippers. Okay, that is called flippers, and that is what forelimbs, the front one, which help them swim in water. Okay. Okay, now migration. Okay, now what is migration? Okay, so those animals mostly live in natural habitat. There are some that move over a large distance in search of food and water to reproduce, or in search of better weather condition. So such movement of animals in a group is called migration. See, you can see in the group how they are moving in the group. For example, you can say birds, they also move. uh, Even insect. Okay, you can see so many examples there how they're moving in the group. Birds, mammals, reptiles, amphibians, fishes, and insects. Okay, they migrate. Here you can see deer, elk, moose, bagum sheep, and front gum. So, these all are animals that migrate. Okay, they are all example of mammals. Okay, these are all example of mammals that migrate. And in the next picture, yes, this that is gopher snake, rattlesnake, and these all are other snake. They migrate to den sites in the fall. That is here you can see many kinds of animals migrate, including bats and birds also. That is all bats and birds, they also migrate. So lesser flamingos from other of India migrate to Chevry in Mumbai from October to March every year. And these birds fly in form of in the in from the yes run of Kutch. Okay, through some are said to come in even from Siberia. So these all are what about the migration. So I hope you will like the video. So watch it and get benefit. So children, bye bye and take care of yourself. Bye bye.